Did you know that the number one way to get more listing appointments and to get more listings is what is happening inside of your head more than it is in what is coming out of your mouth? Hey there, it's Kevin Ray Ward, the founder of Yes Masters Real Estate Success Training, helping you get more yeses and more successes in your business and in your life. And today I want to talk to you about 5 stories, 5 conversations that you need to have if you want to start setting more listing appointments and getting more listings, especially in this crazy and challenging market when fewer and fewer people are wanting to sell their home because they don't want to give up their current interest rates on their mortgage to move into an 8% interest rate. And it's just a tough time. And so the key is for you when you find motivated sellers is how do I get them to come to engage with me and to choose me? And I'm going to share with you 5 strategies. 5 strategies, and these 5 strategies will not only get you more listing appointments and listings now, but they will create a stream of more listings going forward in your business so you're not having to wonder where your next listing is coming from, where your next transaction is coming from. So let's dive right into it. Number 1, this is your story. Whenever you're getting ready to talk to a person who is a seller lead, a homeowner, or whatever, here's the number 1 story. They need me. They need me. They need you. If they are actually going to sell their house and move, they need you. They may not want you. When I talk to for sale by owners or expireds, and this is how I built my real estate business, for sale by owners and expireds, and here's what I knew going in. Most of them don't want me. They don't want to talk to me. They don't want to look at me. They don't want to hire me. They don't want to pay me. But here's what I also knew from the bottom of my heart, that if they wanted to sell their house and get the best results and the most money, they needed me. They just didn't need an average realtor. They needed the one who knew how to deliver the best results. And that was what I had developed and trained very diligently for so that I could do this. And if you train yourself to be the best at what you do, then you are what they need, whether they know it or not. It's just like, there's a for sale by owner out there. They need you. They just don't know it yet. What's your responsibility? To connect with them and then help them to understand the value that you can add so that they realize, oh, I do need you. Story number 2. People matter more than real estate. People matter more than money. And so the story is relationships before real estate. That when you are in a conversation, it's not about the listing. It's about the seller. It's about the person. It's about the individual. Because if I show up and my story is, I need a listing, I'm going to get a listing, you're my next listing, then all they hear subconsciously, because this comes out in your behavior, it comes out in your tonality, it comes out in your presence, it comes out with the look in your eye, and that is you're there to get something from them. You're there to get a listing. And when they feel that you're there just to get something from them, they are going to resist you. But when you show up and it's about them, not about you, like, what can I do to help them? And so I care about the person before I care about the commission. I care about the relationship more than I care about the money. I care about connecting with them and their best interest before I try to convince them that I am in their best interest. And when you do that, people's resistance will drop because they're like, this person is actually interested in me. You actually care about me. So story number 2 is people matter more than the money. Relationships before real estate. Story number 3. And story number 3 is where it starts really getting good. I am the best decision you will ever make. That's got to be your story. When you go into any conversation with any prospect, with any seller, your mind, the story, the belief inside of you has to be this. I am the best decision you will ever make. I am the best decision they will ever make. I am the best decision they will ever make. You got to believe that. You can't believe they need a realtor. I get it. But they need a great realtor. And who's the best decision? Well, I care more than anybody else. I'm committed more than anybody else. I'm better than anyone else because I've trained myself to be the best in the world. And if these things are not true for you, then this is why I have a job. This is what I help you do as a real estate agent. So you can click on the link down below, sign up for something that I can help you become better at what you do. So you can honestly say to any seller, I am the best decision you will ever make. Now, let me give you a frame of why this is so valuable, so powerful, and so important. There was this guy who was a college athlete, he was a college football player, that was pretty good. And he had done pretty well his sophomore year. His junior year, he actually got a start. And the last few games did great, won a bowl game, and then went into his senior year. His senior year, high expectations, and then he got benched for a freshman. A freshman came in and took his spot as a quarterback, starting quarterback, and he had to fight game after game after game to try to re-win his starting position as a starting quarterback. He finally did, finally ended with a pretty good season his senior year, but his tryouts and his scouting reports going into the pros was not that great. And he was not even selected in the first round of the draft, the second round, third round, fourth round, fifth round. He was not selected until the 199th draft pick of the 2000 NFL draft. 199. He was a quarterback. 6 quarterbacks were selected before him. It was discouraging. It was frustrating, but he finally got picked. He got picked by a team, the New England Patriots, that was owned by a guy named Robert Kraft. This young quarterback walked up to Robert Kraft when he first showed up at training camp, and he said, "Hi, Mr. Kraft. I'm Tom Brady." And the owner of the New England Patriots looked back at him and said, "I know who you are. You're a 6th round draft pick." Which basically has meant, you're not that important, dude. You're probably not even going to be here. You're probably not even going to make the roster. You're 6th round. This is not a good start. His draft report sucked. Nothing about him looked like he was going to make it. But yeah, when Robert Kraft said, "Yep, I know who you are. You're a 6th round draft pick." And Robert Kraft even talks about this. You can even find the video on YouTube. And he says, "I'll never forget that Tom Brady looked me in the eye without missing a beat. And he said, 'That's right. And I'm the best decision this organization has ever made.'" Now, here's a guy who had setback after setback, disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. He comes in as a 6th rounder, which he was expected to go. He thought he would be going like in the 1st or 2nd round. He had high expectations. His family had high expectations. There were people who were talking about him, and yet he still didn't go till the 199th pick in the 2000 draft. And yet, you know the story. He went on to become the greatest quarterback in NFL history, 7 Super Bowl rings, MVP after MVP, record after record after record. Became the greatest of all time. Why? Because when the chips were down and things were not going his way, even in the middle of that, his story, his belief in himself was unshakable, unbreakable. And when you have this convincing story in your mind and you're convinced, "I am the best decision they will ever make." You're too young. Doesn't matter. I'm still the best decision you'll ever make. Are you concerned about how? Do you want somebody who's a certain age, or you want somebody who knows how to get you the best results? How many homes have you sold in my neighborhood? That's a great question. You're going to be my first. However, can I tell you something else? I sell every home on list. I know how to get you more money in the best time possible, and I will guarantee it. Now, are you looking for somebody who sold a certain number of homes in your neighborhood, or are you looking for somebody that will get you the best results? That's what I do. See, when you have that belief in it, in your conversation, in your presence, in your tonality, in the listing presentation, on the call, in the lead follow-up calls, in the appointment setting, when you're in the appointment setting conversation, "I'm the best decision you will ever make," is a story that gives you the energy of certainty that makes you virtually irresistible. Story number 4. Story number 4 is now, once you got to know this about yourself, that when I get the listing, step number 4. I deliver the best results every single time, and I love it. That's story number 4. As a real estate professional, and you got to be a real estate professional, all these class action lawsuits that are going on right now, all the stuff that's coming down the real estate industry right now, this is not because of conspiracy of real estate agents or NAR or big brokerages. It's because of incompetence by real estate agents who suck. This is why all this has happened. It's because sellers and buyers are upset, and there's new class action lawsuits just being filed by buyers this time, not by sellers. Why they're not is because they had experiences with agents who were incompetent, who talked big, made promises, and did not deliver. You have to become an agent whose story is true story, no BS. I deliver the best results every single time, and I love it. When you show up that way and you know how to do that, this is what makes you the best. This is what I train real estate agents in the Real Estate Vortex. Go to yesmasters.com. Check me out. Check out what I can do to help you become the best in the world at what you do. But this is the story you got to have, story number 4. I deliver the best results every time, and I love it. Now, the reason I love it's important is people want to know that you love what you do. Because what they intuitively know, that if you're talking to somebody about something, doing something for you, if you can sense that they're excited about doing it, that they love what they do, You already know intuitively they are going to do a better job at it because they're passionate about it. So I deliver the best results every time, and I love it. It's one of the reasons that I always feel like I am a better coach than I was a real estate agent, even though I sold over 100 homes a year. Why? Because I've always been more passionate about this game of coaching. I'm passionate about this. When you love something, you're going to be better at it. So when you go into a seller conversation, you got to be excited about working with them. You got to be excited about their house. You got to be excited about helping them get to Florida or get to that bigger house or get downsized or whatever it is their motivation. You have to be excited about that and know you can deliver them the best results. Number 5, the fifth story of power that will help you get more listings is this, and this is where it starts to cascade. And here's the cascade. Every person I help leads to more people that I can help. Every person that I help leads to more people that I can help. Every time I deliver great results, every time I am the best decision they make, I deliver the best results every time, and I love it. I'm going to get testimonials. I'm going to get referrals because I'm going to ask for them, and that relationship with that person, that success with that seller is going to lead me to more opportunities to get more business. And I miss this as a new agent. Because when I got a deal, I got a seller, I got the listing, I'll sell it and then I'm off to the next deal. And once I closed on that one, I never thought about leveraging that success. I never thought about using that relationship to get more business, saying, hey, who are the 4 or 5 people that you know who are most likely to buy or sell in the next 12 months that I can help? I didn't ask for testimonials. I didn't ask for reviews. I didn't do any of that. And my friend, you will get it if you, 1, deliver the best results, which we talked about, which was story number 4. And then 2, you got to ask for it. And ask for repeat and referral, ask for referral business, ask for that the 5-star review, ask for the video testimonial. And when you do it, you may have to ask 2 or 3 times, but you will get it. But when that happens, now I can leverage that relationship, I can leverage that success to help me get more business. So these are the 5 stories of success for you as a real estate agent, especially in this time today when you got to get listings. You have to master listings. They need me. People matter more than money. I'm the best decision you will ever make. I deliver the best results every time, and I love it. And every person I help leads to more people that I can help. If you master, and I would literally do these as declarations every single day over and over, that you are programming your mind to believe in yourself. Your belief in yourself is more important than anything else in this game of real estate, period. Your belief in yourself, your story in your mind is more powerful than anything else you will do or say as a real estate agent, because no matter what you do or say, if you don't believe it, you don't believe in yourself, people are going to feel that, and they're going to feel your uncertainty, which causes them to have uncertainty about you. And you want them to have absolute certainty that when they hire you, you are the best decision they will ever make. So let me know how you feel about this in the comments. If you got another story, what is a story that goes on in your head that makes you more powerful, that helps you win when it comes to conversations with buyers and sellers? If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if it is your first time here, and visit me at yesmasters.com, where I have got ways and different paths to help you win in your business. Be the best decision they ever make.